I've revealed your prison area, your cell, as it were.
Let me have a look.
This is me. Where am I scoring? Ah, oh, hello. Whoa, there's people.
Hello.
Do we have one bed
So
between
you're.
4 of us?
That's a carpet, but yes,
Oh,
you
okay.
basically just sleep on the floor.
Is that a death carpet again?
So
God, Matt's kind of
basically-
terrifying. God, all right.
So you're all in this cell. Your arms are bound behind your back. Your legs are free, however.
Okay.
So you're free to move around. You're not stuck. You're not chained to the wall. You can all sort of see and hear, and your senses are still with you. The only exception that the Dragonborn in the room has a muzzle on him. Enough, and it's fashioned in such a way that it's extremely tough. So you can't just open it with your jaw or break it or anything as such. For all intents and purposes, your breaths won't work. But you can breathe and talk normally. So it's obviously must be some kind of sort of magical device of some description.
Oh, can I check?
Yeah, basically. Other than that, you're looking at sort of your standard iron. For the rest of, well, for 3 of you, not the Dragonborn, they're sort of standard. So everyone's restraints are fit their races.
Custom.
So, and they're of degreeing hardness in relation to that as well. So again, the Dragonborn's ones are generally made out of tougher stuff, to obviously cater for the fact that it's made to hold half dragon, half human creatures.
Okay.
Okay, so does that mean that since mine are made holding a puny gnome, I could get one of the stronger characters to break them for me?
Well, I guess you'll have to see, won't you?
But as soon as the stronger characters are free.
Yeah. Okay, so other than that, you don't. That's all that's going on. So again, you can see that there's a door at the beginning, at the far end. Appears to be kind of a steel and wooden door. Quite strong. The walls are stone, so they're sort of hard stone. And that's basically it. You've got some sort of skins, sort of crude animal skins on the floor, for you to sleep on. And I said just a rug and some skeletons dotted around because obviously people die.
Okay then.
Cool. So, I guess, who are you guys? Like, how did you end up here?
I got accosted by an elf. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, snap. Oh, okay.
What about you,
That
big guy?
fucker over there, probably
I just
got me in trouble.
Oh, you two know each other?
I wouldn't say know each other. He more came up to me and started picking a fucking fight. But yeah, if you want to say that, I suppose you could.
Good, so we're all friends in the holy light of Lyra here.
Right, and who are you?
I just grunt.
I'm Geofe.
You're Geofe.
I'm a cleric. Yeah, I'm a cleric who follows the holy light of Lyra and hopes to spread her goodness throughout the land.
And how did someone like you end up somewhere like her?
I'm not entirely sure. I was helping this lovely band of people. They just asked for some aid in one of their many tasks. And the next thing I knew, I was approached by some city guards and arrested and thrown in here. So I can only assume that it is Lyra's wish that I enter this place, and that she has a plan for me.
Well, I for one don't have time to be sitting around here.
I attempted to break my chains.
I want to edge slowly away from
Alright.
Matt's character while he's doing that.
Alright, so roll a strength check.
That's 18 plus 5. That's 23 total.
Blimey. So, how are you sort of trying to break these chains?
So
is it
as-
just a simple pull? Are you?
So I'm constantly trying to just yank, and then finally just goes. Woof.
Well, technically that's my choice, but yeah, basically yeah. So you manage to just full on break the chain that's joining the two things together, just from a just sheer brute power.
Oh shit.
I throw off the was it the muzzle on?
Well, the muzzle's fixed on you, so you're going to have to try and it won't just come off.
No, okay. I try, and then I'm just trying to fiddle with the muzzle, whatever it is.
So you can try and roll a dexterity check. Dex check.
It's 20 total.
So you try fiddling around, but you can't seem to find any kind of clasp or any kind of link or anything. It's almost as if it's a one solid piece somehow.
I point to Brandon and do the muzzle.
I'm not Brandon, but fine.
Oh, sorry, I don't know your name. So to the midget.
I just said my name was Geofe, and I follow the holy light of Lyra.
I wasn't paying.
Through this.
Doesn't mean
I'm
doesn't mean the
too
Dragonborn was listening.
I was too busy trying to break my chain.
For the love of Lyra, right?
So
Okay.
I just pick you up and hold you over my head.
Right. So Mr. Dragonborn, you're going to need to.
You're
break
gonna try and pick. If you're trying to pick him up, you need to do a strength check to see if you actually pick him up.
+5 strength, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still got to roll.
21 total. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, so you lift him up with ease.
You're holding you over my head, trying to see if you can take off the bind.
I can't because my hands are bound. Mister, could you please just free my hands, and then I'll be able to get a proper look back here and see what I can do.
I just sigh, put you down, turn you around and go to break the chain.
Being completely manhandled.
What? Try and strength check that as well.
That's a nat 20.
So
Oh,
yeah, it
Jesus
just
Christ.
not only don't you manage to break the chain, but you actually manage to break the whole cuff on both sides as well. The whole thing just falls to bits. So.
I'll pick you up again.
So the gnome has no shackle whatsoever on his arms anymore.
Pick you up again.
Thank you, my dear man. Right, so I'm going to do some sort of insight, perception. I want to do insight because I've got high for that. So just to see what I can see back here and like, if there's a way I can unlock it. Okay.
Investigation.
I guess the weak
Is
point.
intelligence.
Of the thing.
Investigation.
D20. Oh, great! That's a natural 1. Off to a good start here.
So because you're you're a gnome, you don't really interact with Dragonborn. You have never seen a device. You don't understand what this device and anything about it.
Sick. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could happen.
So I throw it up. So I'll put you down. And say,
Alright.
Use this dwarf. Arrgh.
Can I try and break my chains?
Okay, so roll a strength check.
So I rolled a 14 plus 4, 18.
So that's not enough. They don't budge.
Hey, big guy. Do you fancy helping me out over here?
I stay down.
You'll need help to get out of this prison, and I think I could help you there.
What makes you worthy?
I can help you. I'm a man of many talents. As powerful as you are, I think you'll find it difficult to fight your way out of here all on your own. And I want the same thing that you do.
So as you're talking, the other member, the half elf manages to break his chains.
No,
Fucking guy!
He goes, "Fucking weakling."
you totally would
It's
have.
your fault we're in here in the first place!
Well, if you didn't freaking injure that deer, we wouldn't be in this problem in the first place. Fucking Tuckdrell.
I already told you I didn't touch your stupid deer.
I just go, elf, muzzle, off. Get it off now.
My name's Aramil.
Okay.
I'm a druid.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
that.
so you met our old friend Talion over here.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I don't want to. I'm not going to be talking about. I'm not going to waste my breath talking about a piece of shit like him.
Good, because I didn't really want to listen to you speaking, to be honest.
Okay, right, friends. We need to focus on
Maybe
getting
I should
out
put
of here.
that muzzle on you instead.
Elf, get this muzzle off me.
So Aramil's going to try and he tries to grab it and see if he pulls it off. Doesn't work. Doesn't move.
I'm going to pray to Lyra and just hope that she's going to somehow get us out of this situation.
Can I have
a religion?
Can I investigate his muzzle without? Even though I haven't got my hands, I can just have like a look at it. I guess.
Yeah, because if you investigate with your eyes.
Yeah. All right. I'll just have can I investigate the muzzle?
Remember, you look with your eyes, not your hands.
So I wasn't sure if I had to like feel it as well to get a good feel, get a good sense of it.
Okay.
All right. Is this perception? So I add.
No, it's investigation you're going for.
So do I just roll a d20? Own intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, so D20 plus your investigation skill, which for you is 0.
Oh, great. Okay.
So D20.
18.
Nice. So
Total.
you,
Yep.
again,
I
you
don't
can't
get any
see. You can't. No. Yeah, so you can't see any obvious clasps or anything, but you can tell it's most likely held together by some kind of magic.
Okay.
Oh, can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you
I'm
can.
going to find out what type of magic's holding it together and whether I can dispel it. Roll d20. It's another natural one.
Right.
This is not going well.
So
Just
again,
roll a few 20s just to see.
so you look at it and you just thought, oh my god, I don't know, I don't get it, I don't understand what this is for. You start basically thinking it's not anything, it's just part of his face.
Like, what muzzle? I don't see a muzzle.
It clearly is not a yes, clearly
I've
not a
failed
muzzle.
both the insight and the Arcana. There's no magic here, and it's not an object.
Exactly.
Get me a knife. Get it off.
All right. I want to address the group. I have a plan to get us out of here, but it requires my chains being broken.
Are you not free yet? Oh.
No, I've just been sitting here in my chains.
Right, can we Dragonborn, can you just please free this human, and then hopefully he can put some plan into action.
I say, what plan you got? Grr, get it off me first.
I'll tell you if you break the chains.
No, you get this off me first, and I tap your chest very hard.
Well, my plan is if we fake in a fight or somebody getting ill in the cell, the guards are going to have to come in, and they're not going to realise that our chains are broken, so we can jump them and get out.
I think what's going to happen is we could have our Dragonborn friend here go on a rampage because his muzzle won't come off, and that's the point where they'll come in. So you just have to keep that muzzle on a little longer, my friend.
But the more of us who are free, when the guards come in, the more of us to jump the guards.
Indeed. So, is it just you that's got their hand bound now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. just please let him out.
I look at him and say, "What a stupid idea!
I'm gonna roll another strength check.
What guard would care about us?"
Because they would have killed us if they didn't care about us dying. But they've obviously thrown us in here for a reason.
You haven't
Unless
seen
we're on death
the
row.
world like I have. They don't give a crap about us.
All right, big guy. What's your plan to get out of here?
Get this muzzle off me.
Can I roll another strength check to break my chains? Because I'm sick of sitting there.
I think enough time's passed. You can try again. Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god. 5 with the +4. So I rolled a nat 1, but I got +4 on it.
Well, if you
So
got
one.
a nat 1. So, oh god, how are we going to do this now?
You break his wrist.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
I think
chain
at this
strengthens
point.
around my wrist.
So you basically,
shoulder.
when you try to pull it, you pull so hard you injure your left wrist, and actually sprain it.
Fuck. How long? Oh no, wait. Can I look around the cell? Just like a general perception check.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
So perception is...
What does that just see?
Just in case we miss something. Don't know. What do you have for perception? Is it wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
I rolled.
I'm just giving you all access. I'm giving you all access to your characters as well.
Oh, okay. I rolled a
have not done
15 total.
Okay. So you don't really see anything. Again, it's just as I explained before. You just see stone walls and I said the rug and all that bit, bones, things like that.
I think we should put my
So
plan
you don't see anything else.
of attracting the guards and just jumping them. There must be a way we can get the guards in here and then just jump them.
I push you to the floor and say, "Sit down, weak man."
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait until I can try my chains again.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the door.
Well, you can keep trying. So you know it's
Okay.
not
Can I try again then?
because it's yeah. Just keep trying.
I'm going to go to the door, see if there's anything.
Should I tell you my failed attempts unless it's like a nat one? Or should I just keep rolling?
Yeah, basically just keep going. Yeah. Hello.
I'm back.
Hey.
So yeah, just keep rolling, and if you get something significantly high, just let me know. Unless you get a nat
Well,
one.
Oh! I
Wait,
got
would I make a second ball by the
19.
door?
I got 23 total.
Yep, that's enough. So you break your chains.
Oh, finally! God.
Why is the Dragon Ball by the door?
You just move.
I'm looking
I'm
at the
giving you
door.
access to your characters now, so you can move them.
Oh,
I'm looking through the door.
Okay, so you can't really see much. They've barred the door completely, so there's no window, there's no anything. It's just a blank door because of
I hammer at it with my fist as hard as I can.
okay. So you hear a voice from the other side of the door. Quieten down in there, or we'll shiv you like the beast you are.
I shout, "Come at me then, weak man!"
I have no reason
Keep
to
hammering.
do that. Bang all you want. All you're going to do is hurt your hand.
You cowards!
I'm sure there's a non-violent way out of this cell. You know, just please the gods. I think we can do this peacefully.
Is there any kind of keyhole or anything on the door? Is it just like a solid door?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
I kick the door.
There we go. Can you roll your strength check then?
That's a 24 total.
So, how are you going to do this kick?
Spell.
So
like-
just a big on.
Just like fireman's kick, so like 1 foot kick.
Yeah. So when you kick it, you do make a big sort of crack and a dent in it. So you do definite damage to the wall. You don't put a hole through it or break it in any way as such, but you definitely have made a weakness in that door. So there's a big crack down where you've kicked it, and all the wood has sort of split. All the stone, the steel parts have bent and cracked as well.
Hit it again, dragon. That's pretty good.
I turn around and say, "Quiet you, you're next."
I just cross my
Whoa,
arms.
can I do a charisma check for the guard?
Charisma check for
I'm
what?
against the guard, or is there persuasion? Oh, there is a persuasion. I'm going to do a persuasion against the guard and be like, "This Dragonborn's getting a bit out of hand in here. You're going to have to come and save us." Roll d20.
That'd be charisma check or persuasion. Yeah, that'll work.
19 total.
Wow.
Right, I have to roll for him. He goes, yes, well, that may be the case, but we wouldn't really bother us if you guys killed each other.
Told you.
Why do you think we put you all near each other?
What a shitty establishment is this?
We're in jail,
Never-
idiots.
I don't even belong here. It's all because of that fucking idiot. I'm just gonna kind of point to what's his name, Aramil.
Yeah. Point at me again, and I will insert that finger into an orifice of my choosing.
Yeah. How well did that go for you last time?
If I remember correctly, I was winning.
Winning. You're lucky the guards came in before I cleaved you in two.
Please, you wish.
Just gonna move away from him. I've no
Okay,
interest in this guy.
since there's no other way we're going to get out of this room, I think. Do we know the Dragonborn's name yet?
No,
I think so.
I've been
You
too
don't
scared
know
to ask.
You know nothing.
I'm just going to keep calling him Mr. Dragonborn. Mr. Dragonborn, if you could just try and kick the door through again.
I go "Urgh," and I kick the door again.
Okay.
That's an 18 total for the kick.
So you do another kick. The crack and so on and so forth gets substantially bigger. So it's definitely doing damage to the wall. Damage to the door.
And again, that's a 14 total.
Not enough. You get little chips coming out, but that one didn't do enough.
And again,
Why don't the other
So
two
nat
go
20.
and help him? Oh, we could... Oh,
Nat
okay, that's
20.
fine.
Fine. So I knew the 20 was going to happen eventually with this. So when a 20 happens, the door flings off and just an immense show of strength. The door completely flies off the hinge and falls to one side. So it falls and it crushes the guard on the left.
oh, that's that guy.
Sucks for him.
So yeah, that guy. So it completely it crushes him. Didn't know what hit him. Guy, you just see blood and all sorts of dismemberment underneath the door.
Oh,
But does he have any weapons? There's
Well,
loot
he did,
already.
but it's under the door, so it's not going to do you a lot of good. So I'm going to have everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
So,
Do we get any bonuses for that? Money
plus your dexterity.
your plus your dex.
Plus
16
dex.
total.
Plus dex. Oh, okay, I just got
16.
17 total.
I got 13 total.
So it's Aramil's turn first.
Mhm.
And he goes, rather than doing anything, he simply goes, "It was the human,"
Fuck you
and
too.
just steps back.
Oh, God.
And he puts his hands behind his back to just pretend that his chains are not broken.
Ah, okay.
Oh, God.
All right, next up is Geofe.
Okay. So I've got a speed of 25 feet. Can I get around here? Can I be over here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
get down past him?
Yeah,
Cool,
well, you can move.
right,
Yeah, you
let's
can.
do that.
You can move. Move there.
Yep.
Anything else?
And
So you climb over the dead guy's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you kind of climb. You kind of climb over the door because obviously the door's on top of him, so you climb over the door.
So that's my movement action. So can I try and flip the door over? See if there's anything to get to the stuff underneath it.
That's a heavy door.
You could. It's a very heavy. You're more than welcome to try. Go for it.
Right, so
Right,
with Lyra, with the aid of Lyra, I'm going to roll my d20 and get a natural 20. With the holy light of the gods shining upon him, a
just flips the
45-pound, 3-foot.
So basically,
gonna pick up this door.
you put your hands underneath the door,
Sorry, no.
and it's almost as if you are certain that your arms like glow with like the light of Lyra. They don't, but that's what you believe. And with with the added sort of gusto, you not only manage to flip the door over, but the door hits and flattens the other guard. So now both guards are dead because you just flattened them with
Oh,
this
that's a
door.
successful prison break.
The slight disadvantage, obviously, is that now the other guard is now covered, and
That's
all
fine,
his
we can
gear
get
is
to this
underneath the
one's gear.
door. So, yeah,
My God.
unbelievable. As if you just killed both guards at the door. That is. That is
We didn't have to lift the
That is
finger.
not
The door
the
did
way
everything
that
for
goes.
us.
And then for my minor action, I'm going to turn to the Dragonborn and say, since you got the first kill, you can choose the spoils of war and let him start looting first.
So I'll take one of these guys as a sword.
Yes. So they both have long. Well, you can't really get to the other one, but he has a long sword.
Does he have anything smaller than a longsword?
Unfortunately, not on him. No.
Okay. I try and I give the sword to the little guy, and I say, get this off me. Pointing to the my
Oh god.
my muzzle.
Oh god. Right, so I'm gonna
Obviously,
try and
me
swing
trying
a
to
sword
do
and not cleave your head off.
No, you do it like me trying to do it would be like nightmare fuel. But
Can I jump in here
my.
and say I have some experience with a sword? I might be able to help.
I say, quiet you.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right,
I'm just saying. If you want that off, I would probably be more helpful than that guy.
I'm gonna take.
No, Aramil says, "I wouldn't do that, man. I've seen the shitheads use skills with a sword. Can't even kill a freaking druid with a sword, let alone get that muzzle off you."
If I wanted to kill you, Druid, you'd be dead at my feet.
Right, whilst they're arguing, apprehensively, Geofe walks up and takes the long sword that's probably weighs about as much as he does in his hands,
Don't even.
trembling, and he's going to roll against. What am I rolling against here to get this thing open?
You're not
I'm
really
not
proficient with this weapon, so
No.
because how low your strength is, I think we should roll a strength check to see if you can even pick this weapon up, based
Okay.
on your size and the fact that your strength is an 8. I think that makes
minus
sense.
We just saw him flip. The
Okay, so
door.
I rolled an 8, but I get -1, so it's a 7 total. So I take it.
So
I take the sword and it just clatters to the floor. I
yeah,
can't
so you
even
grab it, you hold it up, and then it's almost like a child when he holds it. It just like you start leaning forward, and it just plants the floor, and you kind of go with it.
So we're going
I mean,
something else then.
if you want to get the muzzle off, you know.
We'll point to you and say, if I have to talk to you one more time.
Right, can I just go forward and grab the sword since it's lying on the ground?
Oh yeah, as long as nobody tries to stop you, that's
Maybe.
pretty much.
I'm
Yeah.
obviously going to try and stop you because I don't like you.
Why do you like me? I haven't done anything.
Wait, what's the
Okay,
human
how
gun?
are you going to stop him?
I put my hand out to be like, put on his chest.
I'm
No.
gonna try and push past.
Alright. Can you? All right, can you both roll strength checks?
18.
That's a 19 total.
Oh, so yeah, the
We both rolled
Dragonborn
14.
stops you where you're going,
Have you got a problem with me, Dragon?
so you don't get past.
I don't like this.
Everyone's got a problem with you, Packdrell.
Just gonna ignore the druid.
Got to do something right. Got to do it your bloody self. So I pick up the sword and try and lift it under one of the like bits of leather or whatever that's holding it, and try and saw it to cut it.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to do a dex check for this.
But plus 3 decks. That's not too bad. Oh fuck. Send that one.
Oh boy.
What's happening here?
So
Gonna
you
sort of slice my ear.
basically try to get you try to feel around for something to poke it under. So you think you found something, so you go to dig it in, and it ends up being one of your scales,
Oh, that's
and you
gotta hurt.
deal which deals 1 damage to you.
Oh,
I scream, fucking muzzle! Ah! I try and snap the sword in frustration.
Oh my god. All right, strength check.
17 total?
So you managed to bend the sword.
Why would you bend a perfectly
So
good
it's just
sword? God.
So it's like bent off to like about 45-50 degree angle to one side.
You big brute. I could have got you out of that, and now you've bent our weapon.
I rise up to my full height, look down on you, and I say, point you. If every single word, I tap you really hard with my finger. I go, listen, you. If I needed a fucking human to do a job, I would have asked you.
No, instead
So
you asked the
back
fucking gnome.
Fuck.
Good thinking.
Ow.
The sword's as big as he is. Why would you ask him?
Oh my god.
Aramil is just laughing to himself.
Does this guard have any daggers or anything that I could actually lift?
No, unfortunately not. They're
need-
just guards.
you need to have
They're not gonna equip them with a whole arsenal of weaponry. So
Right.
Can we find out what the other dude had? He might have had a sword. We could at least
you
have
can
a
try
sword.
and have a look.
Under the
But obviously
door.
he's under the door. So
Can we, like, Mr. Dragonborn, please may you lift the door up and then we can see if there might be a dagger there, and then I could use the dagger to help.
Okay, I lift the door up.
strength.
That's a 22. Yeah, 22 total.
Yep. So you managed to lift the door.
With one hand, just go right.
So it's now up, but it's leaning against the wall on the far right hand side.
Okay. Is there anything underneath it?
Wedged by the guy's remainders of his head. So that's like a doorstop.
Oh yeah. So I mean this thing. Because bearing in mind it's now got blood and entrails on both sides of the door because of the way it's fallen on both of these guys. So it's leaning now against this wall. I mean, it had entrails on it anyway, but you flipped it over and you just see like bits of liver, intestines, all sorts of blood, and just a little bit of an eye starts sort of rolling down. It's pretty horrific.
So there's no swords or anything else like that might be useful, other than the body parts.
I mean, the thing is he's got a long sword as well, so he's got the same equipment as the other guy does.
Started.
Can
Actually, we've got bent longsword and a long sword.
Can I pick up the long sword, the non-bent one?
Yeah, well, yeah. Again, no one's going to stop you. That's more than fine.
I mean, Matt's holding up the door, so I'm just going to kind of slip by here and grab.
I look at you and I shake my head.
I don't care. I'm going to pick it up anyway. Enough of this Dragonborn.
Right, so the longsword.
Mm-hmm.
So the longsword is a normal longsword. It's a fairly decent condition. It's a versatile weapon, which is why they're using it. So you can either use it in one hand or use it with both hands.
Okay.
If you use it in one hand, it's a 1d8. If you use it in both hands, so as a two-handed weapon, it's a d10.
Okay, so we've still got Dragonborn with a muzzle on.
So
I'm going to wander over here.
D10.
Can I... What is this? Is this a door here?
Yeah, so that's a door. Yeah, on that side. Yeah, that's a door.
And that's stairs leading down.
Yes.
Can I do a perception check and just see if I notice anything coming from either of them areas?
Yeah, sure.
Which is a 10 plus 11 total.
So you see a door.
Awesome.
It doesn't look anywhere near as sturdy as the other one. So this one's mostly wood. And the stairs going down, like I said, they just sort of down steps, turns around, goes down. It'd be too far to jump, so you'd have to use the stairs. But you can see it leads over into another corridor.
Okay, so there's steps that lead down and just a door which doesn't look as sturdy as our prison door.
No, so it's a standard wooden door. It's almost, you kind of, it's a common sort of door. People going in and out all the time.
Okay.
So it's got a keyhole and a lock on it. So
can I kind of test the door and see if it opens at all, like just to give away at all if I kind of push it lightly?
oh, you can try, yeah.
Can I try that? I don't know if I have to roll.
Yep.
Oops. Okay.
No, so you try to turn it and it is locked.
It's locked. Okay. Are there any noises like from the other side at all? Can I like listen?
So yeah, you can try to listen to roll perception.
So perception is what do I get on perception? +1. I rolled a 11.
So you hear something, but you have no idea what. So there's definitely something in there, but you don't know what's in there. You can't make anything out from the noise.
Gnome, there's... Oh, no, what's his name? Sorry. Geofe, I can hear something. Can you make out anything on the other side of this door?
I'm going to run over and do a perception check myself.
Okay.
I get 18 total.
So you hear voices, and you also hear... how would this sound? So you hear sort of clankering of metal, wood. So you hear just sort of things being moved around. But you hear people talking as well.
Okay, there's definitely people on the other side, guys.
How many?
I
Can
know
you,
there's some sort of. I can't quite. Can I make out how many?
You know that definitely more than one. That's so. That's as
There's at
much as you
least
know.
two because they're having some sort of conversation. So yeah, there's like a clanking or a scraping sound. So
okay.
they're either making something or moving something back there.
Is there amongst the debris of organs and things? are there any keys or anything that looks like it could be used like a key?
Alright, can you roll perception? Yeah, I guess we'll go with perception.
17.
So you do see a key,
Mhm.
but you only see one key.
Okay, I guess I'll grab it.
Okay.
I have.
Try it on the lock.
Well, do you guys? What do you think, Geoff? Do you think we could take whoever's in there?
I didn't really get a good sound. Like I said there's at least two. There's four of us, and we've got 1.5 long swords between us.
Did anyone take the bent longsword, or is it just on the ground?
I've still got it in my hand.
Okay.
I think
I
we
go
need
down
to.
the stairs immediately. I just storm off down the stairs.
Damn it, this guy.
Okay. I think we should follow him.
Okay.
We need to free his muzzle so he can use his whatever dragon breath.
Well, I'm not
powers
helping
to
him.
make
He can help himself with his bent longsword.
Yeah, but we have, like you said, we stand more of a chance together. And
Oh, he should have listened to you
he
when I
might
said that.
change his opinion of you. He might actually get us out of this alive, as opposed to three of us trying to take on a potential whole room of guards. I'm going to follow him, to be honest.
Right. I kind of want to see what's in here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Oh, God.
1 second, if you hang on for Matt, can you roll a perception check?
That's 15 plus perception is
Hide around here.
what wisdom. So it's 16 total.
So as you're walking, your foot sinks into the ground a little bit. Can you roll a dexterity check?
That's 7 to 10 total.
Just so you manage to jump out the way just when some spikes come out of the ground.
Oh,
By the way, we're fucking traps. They just keep storming off.
okay.
Okay.
Since I've seen where it is, can I just carry on heading past it and just be like gingerly
Yeah,
dodge
yeah.
the
So if
panel
you-
where it is? Like, cool. Gonna
Yep.
follow him and let him.
I mean, obviously
do my mind
you
sweeper.
saw it happen. I mean, you saw it happen, but obviously
I did.
the other two haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So they'll have that issue when they get to it. All right, so let's do your one.
Would Aramil have
Hass?
really stayed with Talion?
I'm gonna ask him.
He's watching. He wants to see him fail. Plus, he wants to check out this room anyway.
All right, Aramil. I know. I mean, you.
And also, he's looking for any possible chance to leave him in danger.
Alright, before I go in, are the guards' armors useful, usable in any way, or are they just squashed?
They're completely bent and broken. These guys got flattened.
All right,
So
I'm gonna put the key in the door and open it.
okay. All right, so the key doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't fit.
No.
Well then, in that case, I'm going to. So what did Geofe? He heard voices and metal clanking. Did you say?
Yeah, sort of
That
things
was the
moving
other-
around, like objects being moved.
Jokes.
That's all. You
Something
can't
being
really tell
moved,
much
not
more like
made. Okay.
that. So you can hear like when you get a box and you scrape it along the floor and things like that, and people lifting and dropping stuff and things like that.
Can I just do another perception and see if I can hear any more?
Yeah, okay. What did you get for your perception? 18, didn't you?
Before?
No,
I can't remember.
Brandon.
I got 18. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to roll better than that to get any
Well, I
more
just rolled a
information.
18, but plus 1, so I get 19.
God. So you can distinctively make out 3 voices.
3 voices.
That's the only other, and obviously everything else you can hear now.
Do they sound like guards, or...?
Well, you're not going to know that, are you? You hear the 3 distinct voices.
Okay. Alright, Aramil. If I go in there, and there's 3 guys with swords, what are you going to do?
That's up to me to decide.
Yeah, I guess
Phil.
it is. Yeah, alright. gonna turn around. I'm okay. No.
Okay. Aramil's gonna basically go over to the door. He's gonna do some. He's gonna basically look through the keyhole. So he sees stuff, and he goes to follow down the stairs.
Looks in, turns around and runs away.
So,
Seizure, man.
all right, go on then. So, as you're walking,
Perception.
Haiss, you'll need to make a perception check.
Ah, not 20. I see everything in the corridor.
So you can actually see it before you step on it. There's a weird raised bit of stone that doesn't quite fit with everything else.
Okay. Can I discreetly step over it so that Aramil doesn't notice that I changed my...
Yeah, of course, yeah. So he's gonna obviously have to roll a perception check. He sees it as well.
Oh, no!
So he oversteps it as well.
I was gonna make that comment.
What Aramil does do though is he goes to whisper something to the Dragonborn.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
He goes, "I've just had a look through that keyhole in
Wait,
that."
you can type this in chat
against
so
that.
that you can't. Sorry.
Oh, actually, I'll text. You know what? I'll text it to him in WhatsApp.
It's either something awesome which he wants the Dragonborn for, or it's really scary. I feel like probably awesome because why would he tell about that otherwise?
He hates you. That's why he's not telling you.
Yeah, a lot of people hate me. I haven't done anything.
I'm going to turn around to you. So Talion.
Yep.
What did you find back there? I mean, you stayed a bit. Did you notice anything?
Yeah, there's 3 people behind the door, but I'm not sure what else is going on there. So I decided.
Did you manage to open it? Did you get in?
No, I found this key, but it doesn't fit the door, so I decided to leave it.
I see. So we might need to use that later.
I mean, if this druid wasn't such a prick, maybe I would have gone in, but you know, it's fine. Maybe next time.
All right, I'm going to lead the party down the corridor.
Oh, wow.
Just be like, come on, let's go and go.
I grab Geofe by the collar and say, "No,
What?
other room first."
Oh,
And
okay.
storm back to the room, sidestepping the thing that I almost trod into.
Am I being carried by him? Can I just be dragged?
I just-
all the way
yeah,
back?
Oh, yeah. It depends. Are you going to try and fight him grabbing you or not?
No, I'm just
'Cause
going to
I
let
think at this. Yeah. So you basically get dragged along with him to this
just
door. So Aramil goes, "You stay here. You might as well be useful and guard our rear."
So with this door, you said that it was locked before.
Well, hang on. Yeah. Before you do that, I mean,
Okay.
how are you gonna respond to Aramil?
I'm gonna go back up to the door.
Just ignore him.
Wait.
That's
Before
a
you do that.
Yep.
Hang on.
I'll go back.
I'm going to. Can you roll a strength check?
Well, I guess I could. 14 total.
14. Come on. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Bear in mind, I have a long
So-
sword. I'm not afraid to use it.
So Aramil basically pushes you, so you hit that trigger. Can you roll a dex check?
Oh, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. 9.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So you get hit by the spikes.
Damn it! Can I draw my...
And you
Wait,
take-
Yeah, go on.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's a fair amount of spikes. It goes right into your feet.
Ooh.
You take 6 damage from
Holy
these
shit.
spikes.
Holy
Hang on, where's
hell.
my health? Oh my god, I have 4 health left.
Whoa.
Shit.
I was just saying,
And so basically, Aramil walks past you and just laughs his head off. And goes, "That's what you fucking deserve."
How far ahead of me is he? Is he in striking range, or is he just completely gone?
He's carried on as you were falling. He's already walked past you.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna kind of
Gone.
limp up slowly, I guess.
So with this door, was it locked or
whoa,
just?
whoa, Talia, what happened to you? There's blood everywhere.
Yeah. Why don't you ask Aramil about that?
Are you alright? Do
Go
you
on.
need... can I heal you?
Can
I think I can heal
Can you
you.
do that? If you
Should be able to, yeah, because you don't need your gear
Right.
for that. So
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but maybe. I had it. I used to have a first aid kit, I think. So if
Yeah,
I
but
can
yeah.
somehow find my stuff back, I'd like to sort you out. But
Okay, I appreciate that.
it's not like I do now.
I'll limp on
Sorry.
for now. No worries.
Okay.
Gonna grip the hilt of my sword, looking at Aramil.
I have.
All right.
Sonny, I've got Cure Wounds, but that's a level 1 spell, so I can use that once a day. Is that right?
2. I think you get 2 spell slots, so you can use it twice. So if you use Cure Wounds, you'll do 1d8 plus 2 of healing to him.
So 7.
So-
So I rolled a 5.
7, nice.
Oh, nice,
So
I'm back up to
Talion
full
regains.
Full health.
Yeah, regains 7 health.
Thank you very much, Geoff.
So your wounds,
I'll
so
remember
all
that.
the wounds in your feet and your legs just all close. The bleeding stops. You feel no more pain,
Thank you very much, Geoff. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
and you've
Yeah,
used
you're
one,
you're
and
welcome.
you've used up one spell slot. So you've only got one spell slot left.
Yeah, no one
So
else.
yes.
That wasn't fun.
So this door is just a pure wooden door. So it's not made out of stone or steel or anything. But like I said, it is locked. There's no window. The only thing you could obviously look through is the keyhole.
I bang on the door really hard and say, "Open up!"
Oh boy. Okay.
Can I kind of just move backwards very slightly? I just kind of don't want to be in the crossfire of whatever is about to happen.
Okay. So nobody, as far as you know, well, you don't hear anything, and the door does not open.
Okay. I try and kick the door down. Fuck it.
All right. Go on then. Do your D20 strength check.
What's that? A 19 total.
Nice. So as this is a wooden door rather than the steel one you had before, this door easily breaks when you kick it. So it just
Yeah.
crumbles, splits in two. It doesn't go flying, but it does split in two. So you can see this room very, very clearly.
Well, gold and stuff.
So as you kick this door down, you see 2 guards that are already swords drawn and facing in your position, ready to attack.
So I've still got the bent
Um,
sword in my hand. Does that actually count as any kind of weapon?
It is, but I think because it's not a normal weapon, I'm probably going to have to give you a penalty on hitting with it, just because it's not really a weapon. It's damaged, and it's obviously not going to hit exactly where you're aiming for. So you just have to adjust. If that makes sense.
Well, I'm a fighter, so I'm proficient in anything I hold.
You are, but you're not really gonna be not exactly be proficient with a bent sword. So what we'll do is, the way we'll do it is, you just don't get your proficiency bonus with this weapon. That's basically all. So, which is basically the same thing anyway.
What else is in the room?
Can
Can
you-
we kind of look
or-
around quickly?
So yeah. So in this quickly, yeah. So you can see there's 2 guards, and you see a nobleman
Mhm.
standing behind them. So you can see that he's busy. Well, he was busy rifling through all this sort of stuff in this room, and you can see a lot of stuff in this room.
Is it like armor and stuff?
But
or
again,
kind of
because you've got
jewelry?
because you've got guards in front of you ready to attack you, you're kind of, well, in theory, focusing
Yeah,
on them.
with the
So
guards.
Okay, so
rather than the actual what's on the floor. If you want to spend time looking at that stuff, you're going to have to do it in combat,
okay,
because you're going to have to roll initiative.
okay.
So
I run at them. Ah!
initiative first.
Fine.
D20.
I was
18.
hanging back, so do I still have to roll initiative? Because I was kind of like
Yes.
hanging.
Yeah.
over.
So you've just got
21.
further to go.
Okay.
So
What's initiative
you've
again?
got 21.
I got 10.
Is
Plus it's a D20 plus your dex.
plus dex. So mine's 21.
You
What
got
was yours?
21 as well.
I got 19, and then I've got
21.
plus 2.
We'll deal with that in a minute. So we will have to deal with that.
You and I have to re-roll. That's
But let's get everyone's other stuff first. So here's what was, and I need to roll for Aramil. So His is what's his dex? +1, so he gets that. What's yours, Brendan?
I got a 10 initiative. If
In
that's what it's
total, yeah.
called. Yeah, 10 total. Wait, what's the bonus?
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, okay, yeah, 10 total.
Okay. In total. So, yep, can Starkriek and Talion re-roll?
Why do you have to reroll? Because we got the same.
Same, yeah. I got a 14.
Yeah.
I got 15. Oh no, wait, 16. Sorry.
That's not. We're not adding Dex to this. It's just a raw.
It's-
Oh, we're not.
It's raw.
Right, then 14.
So what, he got 14. What did you get
I
again?
got a 14.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Again.
Roll again.
Right, got an 18.
I got a 10.
It's just see, like, out of me and you, has to do which one goes first.
I got a 10.
Yeah,
there,
so what's yours?
it's you
Which
first.
one's higher?
I got 10 that time.
Yeah. What's yours?
18. I've got an 18.
Okay, cool. So
Matt-
he
Matt's
goes first.
Okay.
Matt's first. So let me just roll for everybody's health. Good thing you did say what you're going to do because he all turned first.
Yeah.
Starkriek goes first.
So I charge right at the guy on that side, and just go for a swing right at the neck.
With what? Oh, with the bent sword.
Bent
Okay. All right. So roll to attack.
That's what's that? 16 plus strength, isn't it? Because I'm not doing proficiency.
Whatever it is. Yeah, I guess. Is that how it works? Attack rolls? I think so.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
you roll
'cause-
to see if you hit first, and then you roll.
Yeah,
like an
that's what
attack.
it is. That's what this
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's what that is. Yeah.
Is it strength to see if you hit? I thought it'd be
Well,
something
it
else.
depends on the weapon. So if it was like a rapier, it'll be dexterity
Yeah.
and things like that. But since it's a longsword, it's strength, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's the first
I'm
one.
just
So
trying to
it's
remember.
21 total.
So yeah, you hit him. So roll for damage.
So I'm doing a two-handed swing. So is that a D10 or?
Yeah, D10
I'm gonna be adding
plus your
my
strength.
which is another 5.
Yep.
That's an 8. Ha, ha, ha.
In
That's,
total.
no, that's 8 plus 5. So what's that?
That's
5,
what,
12,
13.
13. My God.
13. So you cleave at this guy. You just in a massive roar cleave. How are you gonna hit him?
I'm aiming right for his neck.
Okay. So he moves. He moves his neck, but what ends up happening is you chop off one of his arms.
Damn.
arm
Oh,
comes off.
Which arm?
This is his left. So he's still got his sword in his hand.
Drops the
But
shield.
yeah, he is bleeding lots and lots and he's screaming because he's in a lot of pain. So, Talion, you're next.
Okay. I guess I'll run in at the other guy. Can I make it all the way to the other guy?
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'll run in and swing at the other guy. So,
Okay.
strength for me.
Roll to attack.
So, that plus 4, 19.
Nice, you hit him.
And then, so I'm using a two-handed longsword, so I have a D10. And then, which one's my D10? This one. And then I also have +2 proficiency with longsword.
Yep.
So
that's a hit, but that proficiency only goes into your attack rolls, not your damage.
oh, okay. So I just roll a D10 basically,
Plus your strength.
D10 plus your strength.
plus my strength. Okay. So I got a 9 total.
9 total. Nice. So you go in for this guy, and you manage to chop off one of his arms as well. So they seem to be not having a good day. But this guy loses his sword arm.
Ah, nice, perfect. Okay.
But yeah, he's not having fun. So
Not your day, sir.
it's the guy. No, it is very much not. So it's the guy in the back's turn. He has no idea what he's going to do because these two guards he had basically. So all he can do is hide behind a box. That's all. That's all he can do. Because he is panicking because you've just killed. But he doesn't know what he hasn't got time to think about it.
Mm.
because he knows he can't get past you. These guards aren't going to do anything, so he's going to hide behind the box and hope that nobody's seen him hide behind the box.
Okay.
Which obviously isn't going to be the case, but he's not clever. So he's going to hide behind this box. So if we just don't imagine that box is a sort of big box. Alright, so who's next? Aramil's turn. So he's basically just going to stand there and watch. He has no intention of helping Talion. He's just going to watch and see what happens. Alright, Geof's turn.
Okay, so Geof, having seen this noble dude like panicking, and the fact there's blood everywhere, and there's like people who are at least twice as tall as him having like crazy fights, he's gonna try. Wait, I was here. That's 10. That's 11 foot, and then that's another. So I'm gonna run up here and like just try and keep an eye on this noble dude. So I'm gonna
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, and he's going to sort of shout and cheer him, but like, go guys, you can do it.
Do we get a plus on our rolls because we're motivated?
No, if he was a bard, maybe, but he's not a bard. Alright. So it's the guard fighting the Dragonborn. His turn.
Is he okay?
So
he's
in a considerable amount of pain, but he's going to try and hit the Dragonborn regardless. So let's see what happens. But he is in so much pain that he can't land a hit. He's just like he goes for a swing, but it just misses you. So it's the second guard's turn. He's going to try and attack. He's basically going to pick up his sword with his other hand because obviously he can't do a lot.
Wow,
but because it's with his non-dominant hand, because it's his non-dominant hand, he's obviously going to not be proficient in it.
Mm.
So he's going to roll to attack. Misses as well.
Mm-hmm.
He just can't. He can't fathom it because it's obviously just not with his dominant hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's back up to the Dragonborn.
Okay, so I'll just go to end it, just full on stab to the throat, just fucking end it.
With the bent sword. This should be entertaining. I don't know how that's gonna.
It's going to sort of angle it at like a 90 degree.
Well, I rolled a 23 total, so I mean, whatever's gonna happen, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, so it's gonna hit him anyway. So roll. Still, you got to roll for damage. You actually no, because it's a +5. So, yeah. So you basically go in his throat, and his head just. You manage to do it in such a fashion that as it goes through, the head sits on the blade and goes with the blade. And his body stays where it is, so you've kind of got this weird.
Holy shit.
His head's further down the sword than his body is.
Well then, that happened.
And it's obviously his body falls because it's dead, but his head is still on your sword.
Nice.
Can I investigate the head, see if it looks weird or whatever? Because these guys still trying to attack after losing arms is not natural.
Well, they obviously are feeling that. They are feeling the pain, obviously, and they've got penalties to all their hits and stuff. So
But the fact
you
that
can, but not until your turn. You can't. So
my turn. I've got my bonus action to do stuff.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, go on then.
I'll investigate. That was a 5, 6. The 6 total.
Normal hit. It's a head. It's only lots of blood is coming out of it. Eyes are rolling back. Tongue's poking out. It's not pretty.
It's the full works.
Yeah. Okay, so Talion, you're up.
I too. I'm just going to go for the finishing blow. I'll try and decapitate him as well, I guess. Why not? So,
right.
D20. 15. Total.
15. So, because he's sort of flailing as he's in so much pain, you can't get a direct hit. So your hit kind of just he manages to luckily just move
Yeah.
out the way. You kind of strike him where his arm would have been, so it just kind of goes past him.
I would say worthless.
I mean,
So
he's a sword. He's an arm down. I don't think he's much of a threat at this point. So
the noble is basically still cowering behind the box. Aramil's turn. He's just gonna walk in, join Geofe. Probably goes a little bit further just because he can. Carries on watching. So Geofe, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to this noble who's carrying and sort of like I'm gonna kick him in the shin a bit. What's going on? Give it a little.
Oh my god!
Come at me.
Right, you're gonna need to. It's an attack, so you're gonna have to roll to attack.
Yeah, that was the idea. I mean, I don't have like weapons like these guys or anything, so I'm just gonna have to do what I can.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it a D20 and then whatever an unarmed attack?
Strength
1, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's an unarmed attack, so
Just
you
one.
don't unless you got proficiency in it. I don't think you do.
Oh, okay, no. So I got a 15 on my D20 roll. So I should hit him, I guess? Maybe.
Where is your character here? Yeah, you're not proficient in unarmed. 15, did you say?
Yeah.
So you hit him, and because it's an unarmed strike, you deal only 1 damage to it. And he kind of lets out like a girlish scream, uncontrollably. He goes, "Ah!" Can you actually roll a perception check?
Me? Sure.
Yep.
15 plus is it wisdom for perception?
Yep.
17 total.
So as he kind of like screams like this, you see a piece of off-white cloth sticking out of his pocket.
Oh yeah. Do I?
Yes, you do. So it's the guard's turn again. He's going to still try going for Talion for some reason,
Well,
even though
Macy's still standing after losing an arm.
it's pretty much a lost hope. So again, he's swinging around, he's not hitting you at all. He's just swinging because he's starting to bleed out, and he's starting to lose a lot of blood. He can't really focus, so he's just sort of hoping that he just gets a lucky hit in. So it's the Dragonborn's turn.
I don't care about the other dude that Talion's dealing with, so I'm going to go up to the nobleman and pick him up by his neck and just try and be like, "Explain yourself."
Okay.
It's almost like full-on Batman mode. Like, swear to me.
Yeah. Can you roll a strength check to see if you pick him up? Because he's a rotund guy.
It's a 21 total.
Yep. So you pick him up. Can you then roll a strength intimidation check?
That's 18 total.
18. So what is his?
Oh, proficient as well in intimidation. So that's a 20 total.
Okay. So he basically goes. I'm. My name's Bajui. I own this prison.
Owns it.
I paid for it all, but because I pay for it all, because I pay for it all, I get first dibs on the stuff they collect from prisoners. Don't hurt me. I'll let you have your whatever you want from this room.
That's if you deserve to live.
And he starts crying.
Oh, Matt, you bad person.
Good. So is that both of the?
Right.
No, we've got one guy left to kill.
Oh yeah, should I just
I've-
put him out of his misery, or should we just make him bleed out?
Okay.
Instead of
So-
bleed out.
I think so. That's going to be enough for now. So Talion, you're up next.
Is he still alive? This guy?
He's still alive. He's
Oh.
still bounced. He's still swinging around, trying as best he can.
Well, I guess I'll kill him.
Because remember, between each turn is 6 seconds, so
Okay.
it takes a few minutes for someone to bleed out. So
Oh, okay. I'm not waiting that long.
you can't just stand there and wait for him to bleed out.
18.
Okay. Yep. So you hit him, and how are you going to hit him?
Just wherever, just two-handed swing. Just want to
Okay.
hit him.
So you go for a two-handed swing, sort of diagonal across him, and you just sort of straight cleave right through.
Nice.
The top half just sort of like slides off,
Oh,
and he dies.
Fair play to him for fighting for so long, though. Like he earned my respect.
So, for all intents and purposes, you guys are out of combat because this guy is not going to fight you. So,
Can
feel free to do whatever.
Can I look around as well? Since I just cleaved him.
I'm gonna before anything happens, I'm gonna like slip the cloth out of his pocket. Be like,
Okay, can you do a sleight of hand check? It's going to be dirt easy, but yeah.
sure. Wait, I need to put up my dice.
that one.
Can you imagine?
Trips up over himself.
Don't even joke. Oh my god. 18. No, not 18. 8 plus. where's
Dex.
my hand?
Or plus your
Nice.
if
Oh,
you got
yeah,
proficiency.
plus zero. So 8.
So yeah, you pull it out. So you manage to get it. You pull it out. So as you pretty much probably have expected, it's a cloth of paper. That's an off-white color. It has 3 stars on it
Yeah.
of the colors of Lyra.
Oh, it's a lyric.
So you've got your basic.
I've got
your
my
emblem
holy
back.
symbol, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna hold it close to my chest and be like, to think I was without this.
Okay. So,
Lyra would be so disappointed in me.
anything else you guys want to do
Can I just look around the room in general?
while you're here?
Just take it all in.
Yep. So do a perception check.
Always forget it's wisdom, isn't it? 15.
Yeah. So you see a bunch of boxes. They're all just wooden boxes, so they're all kind of pried open. You can't see into them because they're off the other side of the room, but their tops are all open. So obviously, all you have to do is go over to them and you'll see what's in them. But you can't because you're standing quite far back. All you can see is that they're all open.
Can I?
But they're on the other side of the
Can I
room, on the
move
side that Bajui's on.
Okay, I'll kind of move over and just whenever I can, I'll rummage through and just see if there's any kind of weapons or armor or anything. Like that.
I'm absolutely outraged that this guy that's been stealing from us, because obviously I saw that Geofe got his thing back. So I say to him, "You steal from us? How dare you!"
Blimey. He's pissed. Hang on. So he's basically just pissed himself.
Oh god.
So Haiss, you find in this box a short bow, a long sword, hunting knife,
Oh, nice.
a tent, 50 arrows, 2 water skins, a hooded cloak, common clothes, and a bedroll.
Sounds eerily familiar.
Yes.
Sorry, what was it after water skins? Hooded cloak, bedroll,
Common clothes,
common clothes. That's it. Cool.
which you're kind of wearing anyway, but whatever.
I'll take them anyway. Cool. Is the longsword better than the one I'm holding off the guard?
Um,
Or is it about the same?
it's the same.
Alright, that's cool. I'll just have 2
Same.
longswords then, so I can dual wield them then, can't I? If I
In theory, you'll be not very proficient in it, but yeah.
am I not? Do I have to be proficient in something separate to be?
Yeah, it's actually a skill.
That's a
No, you can dual wield, I think, but you get
So if I dual wield, what's the difference?
penalties. I think you get penalties for your offhand.
You don't add your proficiency bonus to your second hand.
You don't add your.
So
Yeah,
my
basically.
first strike will have like proficiency, and then my second strike won't, basically. But that's still
Yeah,
a lot of
basically,
extra
yeah.
damage compared to if
That's
I
a
just
lot of
used one. Yeah.
Yeah, so you obviously get more. You obviously get to do more damage. You just don't get the versatility to D10, and you obviously can't then hold a shield, which would obviously increase your armor class. But
Okay,
obviously,
that's cool.
offense
Alright,
over defense, really.
Just for reference, then I'm gonna dual wield in future, but I'll say it in the fight.
Okay, so yeah, you found your stuff basically.
Awesome.
Picked the right box.
That's
So
I'm absolutely disgusted. So I say, "You are worthless," and so I just kill him outright. Just full on, slit his throat with a sword. Not even because he is just below than dirt.
All right.
beat him to death with the blunt bit of the of the bended sword.
Yeah. I'm just gonna because he's never gonna resist you. I'm just gonna allow that to happen.
Just
So
full
you
on.
cut his head off.
Whoa.
So the head is still in your hand. The body just falls to the floor.
So I full on search him, and strip him bare, He is. I'm
You know
just
you-
literally.
you
I
know-
just full on empties all his pockets, take off all his clothes. He is literally the lowest of the low, lowest of scum to me. I do not give a single shit
Okay.
about
You
any
know
of
he
this.
So-
you know he wet himself.
You-
So I don't know if you still want to take off his trousers.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go that low.
I
Bear in
honestly
mind,
do
you've
not
still
care about his
you've still got
dignity.
your muzzle on. Remember.
I know,
but-
and that's why I'm so.
Yeah.
This is why I'm so pissed off about everything.
So on him, he has a rapier on him,
Not my style.
and he also has. Well, he only has 3 gold on him, for whatever reason.
Does he
All the rest
have?
of it's lying on the floor.
Does he have a captain's insignia ring in his pockets?
He has a. Well, you have to roll a perception if you want to see anything. If you want to check finer details around him.
I'm literally emptying all his pockets and everything. I'm literally
Yeah, that's fine.
shredding
So
everything off him.
you don't see anything like that else. You don't see anything else on him of worth. I mean, obviously he's got his little cloak and his little hat, but other than that, nothing
No,
else.
I don't care. So I look for the boxes.
Okay, so which
For
you're
my
going to just go
stuff.
to the closest box next to you?
Yep.
So in this box, you find some ring mail, a great club, a backpack, a bedroll, a healer's kit, tinderbox, and 2 water skins.
That's none of my shit. I go to the next box.
I'm gonna just run over to it and be like, mine.
Okay, in this box, you see a crossbow, a quarterstaff, leather armor, 100 bolts, woodcarver's tools, totems, bolt case, 2 rations, tent, box, backpack, 5 water skins, and 2 pitons and a mess kit.
Still none of my shit. I don't give a crap.
It's a really
How did you get all
organised
that
prison.
for 50 gold?
He did well with his stuff. So yep, if you look at the final box, you find a glaive,
There we go.
hide armor, an explorer's pack, and some common clothes.
No ring.
No ring.
I searched
I'm ready.
frantically for the room.
God.
Can I do
Ring.
perception? I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can see this ring anywhere that.
I reckon the
I
guards.
just shout,
Dragonborn. It's
"Where's the
Dragonborn.
ring?"
I reckon the guards probably took it if it was valuable.
Okay. Go on then. Roll.
I got 6 total.
You can't see.
I
a ring
got 17
anywhere.
total for my perception as well.
I mean, obviously, you don't see a ring either.
Is there anything?
Not the ring you're looking for.
Are there any like locked chests or anything of note that stands out?
No.
Do
So
they
it
got-
seems to be the only sort of stuff they've. The only thing they've really got in there is your 4 boxes.
Can I search the 2
So,
guards,
they haven't-
or at least one of the guards, and see if they've got anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to.
Yeah. Can I search the guard I killed? I guess I'll start
Did
with. him.
anyone get any like daggers or anything that we can use to remove this muzzle?
Just,
Anyone?
let's see if the guards have anything. So I rolled
That's true.
as perception, which is +1, 18 total.
So you find that he's got 3 gold on him.
Oh, great.
He's got his short sword.
Short sword. I'll take that.
Also see, and the armor he's wearing.
Mhm.
He's got some scale mail.
Ooh, can I wear that? My armor is light medium.
You can.
Apparently. Yeah, can I put on his scale?
It's a medium armor.
Oh,
you get
perfect.
disadvantage to stealth wearing it, but you can.
How much of a disadvantage? Because I've plus. Where's my stealth?
You take disadvantage, so you basically, when you roll for stealth, you have to roll 2 stealth rolls, and you take the lower one.
Oh, that's interesting. I have +4 stealth though, so I have pretty good stealth.
It's up to you. You can wear it if you want.
Yeah, I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll put it on. So what's
Okay.
that scale mail? I'll put that on.
So your armor class now goes up to. We check your character as well, so I can tell you the right number. 16
Nice, awesome.
with this on.
And I'll give I'll go over to Geoff. I give him the short sword. This might come in useful for you.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Yes. Just returning the favour.
So basically, Aramil goes over and takes the other guy's scale mail. As well. Because I ain't freaking letting you have all the spoils.
Right, I'm
I
gonna.
don't even look at him. I don't care. I don't want to acknowledge him.
I searched the guy's body as well to see. If there's anything on him. Apart from the armor, I don't care about the armor. That's
So the other guy, the only other thing you find on him is 3 gold as well. So he doesn't have anything else on him.
fuck's sake. Sonny, goddamn you. Trying to take away my ring.
I'm gonna go over to Mr. Dragonborn with my newly acquired short sword and be like, can I have another go at that headpiece?
So, okay.
Yeah.
So I get on 2 knees and bow my head to let him get at it.
Wait, I need to.
So how are you going to do this? How are you going to try and take this thing off?
I just want to. I mean, I assume there must be some sort of leathery type straps or something I can just cut through and use this.
Okay. So you're going to sort of carefully put it in and try and rip out. All right. So
Yeah, delicately. But I don't want to hurt him.
so I'm going to do this as a strength check because you're going to try and pull it. You're going to try and sort of get it in. Getting it in will be easy because you can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to try and rip it up.
Okay, I rolled 17, but I've got -1 to strength, so I've got 16 total.
Okay. So it doesn't budge.
Fuck's sake.
Sonny, while he's bending down, can I just have a look? Are there any keyholes at all on his muzzle?
So do a perception.
Okay.
Well, no, actually investigation. Sorry, this will be investigation.
Oh, so my
Rather.
investigate is...
Intelligence.
Okay, so I don't get any bonuses, so just a straight 17.
So you can't see any locks on it whatsoever.
Oh, alright. I don't care that much. That's my say. I'm just...
I try and yank it off again.
Okay,
Hold on.
strength check.
You set this up 25, haven't you, Sonny, or a net 20?
You just need an nat 20.
Just do
I
your
bet it's
strength
like
check.
one above what you can possibly roll for strength. Just to...
I got a 24 to beat that, Sonny.
Nice.
Yeah, the thing's
So-
25, we just said.
So when you how are you going to take it? How are you going to pull this thing? How are you going to take it off?
So I'm
or try to
literally
take it
just-
off.
So I'm literally just gonna grab where it is on my face and just try and.
Okay.
Hold on.
So when you do it, you get your fingers in just and you just pull it, and you can feel it. You can feel it coming away. It's definitely starting to crack and bend, and chips are starting to form on the side. So it's starting to give way, but your fingers sort of lose strength as you do it. But you've definitely sort of you've paved the way to take this thing off.
And say, get at it with the sword again.
Okay, right, get the sword in. I'm going to find where one of the cracks are, so it's like where it's weakest, and I'm going to do another. Do basically the same thing again.
Okay.
That's 11 total.
No.
Can I kind of just move away while they're fussing over the mask? I'm not that interested.
I try and rip it off again.
Did you? I don't think you picked yours. Oh, you did, Jay. So you've got your stuff,
Yep. So I'm just gonna
and
slip on out.
Matt's got his stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Arthur's.
I got
Arthur's.
stuff.
So Aramil's looking for his stuff, and obviously while you're doing all that, finds all his stuff as well.
I try and pull off the mask again.
Okay.
That's with an 18.
Strength. Yep. So you pull it, get your both hands in, you pull it, and the whole thing comes off.
I just scream, thank fuck!
Oh,
Um,
do a little party.
by the way, the gnome can't reach the top of the box.
Oh, I can't. Oh,
No.
so
You're too small.
can I even peer in? Do I even know what's in it?
You can kind of you can just about if you get on your tiptoes, you can just about grab the top of the box. These are big boxes because remember they've got to fit swords and all sorts in them, like straight in. So these things are tall. So you can just about grab the top of the thing.
I get the stuff out
Okay.
of the box for Geofe for helping me.
All
So
right.
I say,
Oh.
thank you, friend. Here you go. Give him this.
All right.
Thank you, Mr.
Take it.
Dragonborn. Can
So
you
you
please tell
get
me
the
your
rest.
name now?
I am Captain Starkriek.
Captain.
Nice.
I do like a bow because I've never been like. I don't know. I don't do salutes. I do bows. My captain.
Okay.
Captain, my captain.
I ruffle your head
Action.
and go, haha.
While these Dragonborn shenanigans are going on, can I see what's going on up in this path? It's all black at the moment.
Sonny. So what my
Which part?
fucking
Yep. So
ring?
you can look in there.
Just want to kind of see what's
So
going on.
It was my deck of cards.
that's
in-
fine. No.
Was my dice set?
No deck of cards either. No. Okay. Sonny, you're stealing shit
So-
off me. I'm not liking you.
So you see another very large door. So it's a sort of double door. I know it doesn't say it for looking at it in the picture, but it's a double swinging door.
This one here.
Again, same kind of door as what you yeah. So that's the same kind of door, sort of wooden door that you faced over here.
Oh right, okay. Can I go up and like listen again on the other side? Are there any noises?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah. So,
Yep, so roll perception.
I rolled an A14.
So you can hear laughing coming from the other side of that door.
Are there any keyholes? Oh, actually, sorry. Can I push it slightly and just see if it gives way without actually opening it?
So it does move. So there's no keyholes in this door.
Oh, okay. It's
So
open.
so it will move quite easily.
Okay. Interesting.
But obviously you don't know with how much noise or anything like that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I put on my hard armor while we're doing this, by the way. To my armor class.
So you're 14. Nice. Yeah, your hide armor gives you 12 plus Dex mod. So max with a maximum of 2, which for you, yep. So you get 14 for yours. Where are you? Here. Oh. So Aramil's basically going to go, right, I'm going to get the fuck out of this place. I have had enough. So he's going to walk along and join. He comes to you at this door.
Okay.
Eventually, when obviously everyone else decides what they want to do.
Can I just
I'm
look at him
gonna-
and just say, God, can you just stop following me around?
What? Actually,
Look,
before that,
you
sorry.
freaking tuck trail.
I was gonna
I'm
turn-
trying to get out of here just as much as you are. I'll tell you what.
You're
for
funny way of
now,
showing it.
how about we do a truce to get out of this place? But after I leave this place, I don't want to see the fucking sight of you again.
I'm just gonna turn around without saying anything and listen at the door.
Okay. You're listening again. All right.
Yep. That 20. Aye, I am
That 20. So you can hear
the best.
a fair amount of people. You're not going to hear the exact number because there's so much noise, but you can hear sort of glasses clinking. You can hear sort of chomping noises. And again, you hear laughing and general cheers every now and then, like yeah,
All right.
every now and again.
I'm gonna turn to Aramil and I'm gonna say, look, Aramil, I can hear a lot of people in there and they sound pretty drunk. So I'm willing to go in there, but I don't trust you, and I don't really like you still. So if you want to go in first, I'll back you up.
So,
How
so
about
we
we
can
get
I
the
say
wa-
by the time that these guys are talking, I've walked
Dragonborn
around.
appears.
Okay.
So I'm here by now. By the time you guys are talking.
All right,
Okay.
I'll relay to him
So-
what I
I'm
heard.
going to follow him as well, just because I don't want to be a man.
Okay, I'll tell everyone
I'm
what I
going to
heard.
assume that you're all going to dodge this trap.
Yeah, we all know where it is now. So
So, yeah.
Okay, while we're
Alright.
all here, I'll just tell everyone what I heard. That there's a lot of noises. Sorry, there's a lot of people. They all sound quite drunk. We could probably rush them, I reckon. Yeah. What do
I
wanna do?
barge in and shout silence straight away.
Fucking hell. Oh, boy. Okay.
But just shout
So-
silence in the most really commanding voice.
I imagine him as a bit like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, but just more terrifying.
Captain Star,
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Basically, you walk in, there are 4 guards huddling around the table playing cards.
My card.
Um,
Oh no! I really hope they're not his card. He's going to tear them.
Why
apart.
they're
don't
obviously they're obviously like betting stuff. You know, they're sort of playing poker and or what you can sort of tell of some sort of betting with cards. So that's what all the cheering is, and they've all got.
Brings you one captain's ring.
Can I see what they're betting on the table?
The thing is, you've now
Yeah, it started combat.
because you've barged in.
haven't started
You have no. You have barged into these guys, yeah. Interrupted their playing. I mean, they're not drunk either. I'll give that. They're
Oh,
drinking, but they're not
Oops.
drunk.
I thought they were drunk.
So they're on duty. They are still at. This is still a prison. They still work here. They're just on break, but they're not going to. They're going to clearly see a big ass dragon just come in and go silence. So they've all turned around, drawn their various weapons.
I draw my glaive as well.
Yeah.
I don't care. I haven't got the bent sword anymore. I've just got the glaive.
Yeah.
Oh no! What about the bent sword there? Where did you put it?
I don't care about the kid's bent sword. I've got the weapon that I want. My glaive.
Right. So we're gonna have to do lots and lots of rolling. So roll initiative.
That's just a straight D20. Oh wait, do we all have to do it? Or was it just Matt?
We all do.
No, all of you.
Okay.
I got a natural 1.
That doesn't matter.
That's fine. I mean,
got a
it
14.
doesn't matter in the initiative.
So
it's
add
1
your
plus
dex.
Yeah, still add your dex to it.
Oh, we still had Dex. Oh, 15 then.
What's that? 21.
Okay, 1 second. Let
I
me
just
just
realised I'm
roll.
really charismatic.
At least 21. Talion 15.
charismatic.
Geofe, what's yours?
Doubtful.
I've been role playing this guy all wrong. I thought I had low charisma for some reason. Oops.
I'm not even going to comment on that. So Arthur's character gets.
It's like real life, hey mate.
I wasn't going to say that. So Geofe, what did you get for initiative?
1. I don't have a
that's
dexterity
not-
bonus.
You don't have
You
dex.
don't. Fine,
No.
fine. Right, I'm going to roll for each of these guys. Starkriek, you are first.
Oh yeah. So I stabbed the guy with the hammer there with my thing. I just full on poke to the neck
Okay,
with my thing.
roll for attack.
I have proficiency with this now. That's a 17.
Nice.
7. Oh, that's a 24.
7. Blimey.
Because I can add strength plus proficiency. It's a 7.
Blimey. Okay, so damage. Do damage.
That's a D10 plus
Same roll.
5. So that's 10 total.
10. Okay, so that happens. So you stab him. It doesn't quite hit his neck, but it goes straight into just sort of below his shoulder, so his left shoulder. And he just goes, ah!
I'll teach you to deal with my fucking cards.
Right, so this guy is going to come over to here and attack you.
I'm so dead.
Because obviously, you guys are all behind, but they're obviously all focusing now on this big-ass dragon who's just walked in. Okay, so he misses. So he walks along, trips, as he swings, and he just misses you. So, Talion, you're next.
I mean, I'm starting to think this Dragonborn is a bit more trouble than he's worth. I guess I'll draw both swords and jump in and go for the closest guy if I can.
Okay, which one is that? So you're going to go for this?
Sorry, I guess this guy. Kind of over here. Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Okay. So I'm holding a sword in each hand. So what do I roll here? Strength, I guess. Still.
So so still strength, but you won't. So you need to roll twice. So one for each weapon. You only get proficiency on the first one.
Okay. So for my strength roll, I got 21.
For the main one, yeah. Okay.
Yep. And then I roll a D8,
The other one.
which I've
Okay.
lost. Where is my D8? Here it is. Cool. So I got oh no, then I do strength again. So 5 plus 4, so 9.
Yep, and then so try what happens with the other one?
So the other one. So what do? I just roll strength again, basically, for the other one. But I don't add my.
So
strength
roll,
to it.
yeah.
Okay.
So you roll, add your strength, but not your proficiency.
So I rolled a 14,
Okay,
and then.
plus strength.
Oh wait, so sorry. So for the proficiency, I add +2 then basically onto my damage.
No.
No, just your attack roll.
When you
So
say the
to
attack
hit.
roll, is that to hit? Okay. All right. I mean, I hit both times anyway,
hit.
so it's fine.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and then the D8.
Because he hit both times. What damage you do with the other one?
So I rolled a 3, and I don't add. Do I still add strength to it?
Yep.
Oh, I still do.
five.
So
I think
7.
so, yeah.
Okay,
Four.
so 7.
Okay.
So I hit pretty hard.
So you
Okay.
basically go at this guy, yeah,
Mhm.
and you basically go in and you stab him with both swords right through the heart.
Nice.
The guy just
Awesome.
completely, you basically you go in, separate, the guy just explodes into pieces.
Nice.
He's just yeah,
Nice.
complete one hit KO.
Dual wielding is awesome. Nice.
Right, so it's going to be this guard's turn over here. So he's going to come up and attack you.
Me.
So I got a bow.
No, no, no. He's going
Okay.
to attack the guy in the back does have a bow, yes. So the guy's going to attack Starkriek. And hits. So he has... If I can find it... He has a great axe.
Oh, it's a D12.
Yes, it is. Plus
It's
what
a
of his
great
strength
axe.
is as well. So what's his strength? Okay. Oh. 9 damage. Straight at you.
Fuck,
Ooh.
that is not good.
He did 9 damage. Holy shit! How much health have you got?
1 now?
Oh god. Okay. What if the dragon dies now?
No, you got 2 because you got 11 health, haven't you? So
No, I had 1 from the from.
oh, when you stab, you hit
Stabbed
yourself.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, you're down to 1. Yeah.
Oh god, I
So-
never healed that up, did I? Ah.
There's only
Right,
one.
the second guy is gonna come in and go for you as well because now he's just seen this really good hit. This guy's gonna go for you as well. So what is he using? He's using he's using a spear, but it's in one hand.
Huh, it's weird. So
I have
so he's
something
using
that
a
can
sort of.
save me. No, on my turn, I have something that can save me. So it's if I don't die, I can help. I have something.
Well, if he hits you, you're pretty much Oh, he misses.
oh,
Luckily. So as you take the hit from the axe, you obviously like bend down to go and as you're bending, the spear just kind of goes past where your head was. So now it's the archer's turn.
Oh,
Back.
God.
He's going to go for you. He's going to go for you as well because
Why
you
not?
basically interrupted them.
Why does he go for the guy who blew his friend up?
because you jumped in as a massive
Because
dragon
you
and said
interrupted their
silence.
game.
You're
So
the
at
ring-
the moment he's still focusing on you. And because a dragon, by the way, is more intimidating than a human, I'm just you're gonna fight the beast first. So he's got a short bow, so he's gonna try and hit you with it. But he misses. So
Wow.
whiffs past your head. So now we're up to Aramil's turn. He is basically okay. What weapon does he have? What weapon does he have? Actually, out of interest,
I don't know,
he
actually.
has
He hit me with a staff earlier.
a crossbow. He has a crossbow. Okay, so he's readying his crossbow. And what did he get additional? So 2. And Talion just sees a bolt flying past his head.
God's sake, I knew this would happen!
I go, sorry, I missed. I was
Right.
aiming for the other guy.
You wait till it's my turn again.
So Starkriek, it's your turn.
So,
Hey, what about me?
Yeah.
I haven't had a go.
Oh, you're sorry. Yeah. You're sorry. I shouldn't have yours in capitals. Hang on, I missed that completely. Yeah, you're next. Sorry.
Right, okay. Well, Starkriek, do you need healing? Or you said you got something to save you.
It's okay. I've got something that can help.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to run forwards. I want to use this spell, but I don't know how much range it has, Sonny. So you might have to help me.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Sacred
let you know.
Flame.
Okay.
What was that? Circle,
All right, I'll have a
of
look.
flame, did you say?
Sacred
Sa-
flame.
Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame.
You're gonna burn everything. That doesn't sound very good.
It's a
It's a radiant light.
Cantrip.
Let me Google this real quick. Sacred
You have
flame.
Actually, you do have your cantrips. So yes.
Yeah, I
So
can just
yeah,
keep going
it's
with that,
easy enough
can't
to-
I?
hang
Wow,
on.
it says here
Yeah, you
range
keep doing
60 feet. Holy shit.
60 feet. Oh, sick.
According to the wiki.
Yeah, but the question is how. Yes, 60
feet is
feet.
miles.
So you can do it's instantaneous, which is good. Flame-like radiance descends upon a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover or saving throws. Okay, so there's no there's no area of effect either. So it hits the guy that you try to hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to try and
That's
hit this guy behind the table, like he can't dodge anything. Right?
He has
Yeah.
to beat your spell save DC.
Oh, that thing.
So your spell save DC is 12 apparently. So he's got to basically beat. He's got to do a dex saving throw of 12 or more,
Okay.
and
that's
so he can
okay,
dodge it. Which he does not do.
Wow, nice.
Oh,
So
I've got a
roll
spell
roll a
attack.
roll a d8.
Okay, wait a sec. Oh.
I feel like a flame should do more than D8. It should do like.
it's a
Yeah.
light. It's a radiant light.
It's a light.
I get it-
It's
Oh, it's
light
a
damage
light.
because it's
Oh,
radiant
okay.
damage, not fire.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I only got one.
So it hits him, only hits him for 1 damage.
Okay.
So Starkriek's turn.
So I use something called Second Wind, which is a something that
Okay.
I get as a fighter. So I have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Yep, go for it.
Which you finish a short or long rest. So I'll
Yeah.
roll a d10, which is that one.
And then +1 to it.
So that's 8 I regain.
Nice.
So
So
that's
you're
a
back.
9.
You're up to 9. So Talion, you're next
Right. I'm gonna jump towards
for just.
Aramil, and I'm gonna swing with both swords, aiming to.
Oh, come on!
Look, I can't fight with him attacking me from behind. Okay, this is twice he's done it. I'm just deciding whether to go for his hand or for the crossbow.
I'll go for the crossbow, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the crossbow.
So you're going to try and sort of disarm him.
I want to disarm him, yeah.
You've got fucking enemies here to kill, and you're trying to kill.
Look, I
fucking-
can't fight if I can't trust the people at my back, okay? And he is.
All right.
I let it slide
If
when
I
he put me in
die
spikes.
because of you,
Well, it'll be Aramil's fault.
you say goodbye.
He knows
to
where
any-
you work, remember. All right, go
Good
on.
luck.
You have to roll to hit him.
to any goodwill.
So I rolled. Okay, so I think I've been doing this slightly wrong. So I've rolled 17 on my strength. So I +4 for my strength modifier, which gives me 21. But then I also do +2 for proficiency, right?
Yes.
So it gives me 23. I don't know if it makes a
Yep.
difference, but I've been doing.
So
it
you
right.
hit him. You hit him.
Okay.
So you hit him. But again, you're trying to disarm, so you're successful in the disarm.
Good.
Because you're not doing for damage, are you? So,
Yeah.
so you basically hit him. You hit his crossbow. Crossbow. Not only does it hit the. Hang on. Yeah. So not only does it hit the floor, but you manage to cut the string that's on it.
Yes. Excellent. Right. I'm gonna get right in his face. I'm gonna say to him, "If you come at me one more time, that's gonna be your hand next."
Fuck's sake.
Huh. We'll
Well, that was
see.
a waste of a
We'll
turn.
see. Let's hope that you don't have an unfortunate accident on the way out of this prison.
Can I roll intimidation to see if I
Guys.
can get extra weight to what I'm saying?
You can try, yeah.
So what's that? A D20 plus the intimidation.
What?
Plus charisma.
Intimidation, yeah. So in this one, it'll be charisma. Because you're doing it with words. So
So I rolled. So I've got +3 in charisma, so 17.
yeah. So he goes. So he just growls sort of at you.
That's all I wanted. Okay, that's fine. I have dealt with the enemy
Right,
at the
so
rear.
So you've taken away our
God.
ranged.
Is there a way?
He was more likely to take me out than the enemy. I couldn't trust him.
So there's still
Right,
3 enemies left, and you're attacking each other.
Yep. So now we're back onto their turns.
See, you've just killed me there, Haiss.
Look, I didn't want to die, and Aramil
So
keeps
he's
aiming
going
at me.
to attack you with his. He's going to attack you with a great axe again, but misses. Fortunately.
Hmm.
So with my second wind, I'm able to parry his sword. Ching.
Right. The second guy goes with his spear. This one hits. So his spear is 1d6 plus his strength modifier. So it deals 6 damage to you. So he basically goes at you and actually manages to hit you in your wound to deal some sort of damage to you.
Ah.
And now it's the archer's turn, so he's going to go for you as well. Because again, now you're basically front and center. Everyone else is hiding behind you.
Fuck you, Italian.
Fuck Aramil, man. He's the one who went for me. I'm not dying.
No,
You're the one.
but unfortunately, he missed. He missed, and Talion sees the arrow just ping past his feet.
Gotta go kill someone else now for firing near me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Aramil's turn.
Alright, I'm quite interested to see what he does
So
here.
you've basically broken his weapon.
That was a second weapon to him as well.
His mate is
Yeah, it was sacred. He made it.
Yeah, he did. He's not happy. He's not happy.
But he's intimidated.
So-
So
Yeah. So basically, he figured he's gonna sort of comply now for a bit and go, right, fine, I've got to fucking do this myself. So he walks over, gets his quarterstaff out, and tries to attack this guard. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Arthur. So basically, what ends up happening, while he's basically going, he's holding the staff. He's holding the staff sort of like this to sort of, he's going to go whack him. But what ends up happening, when he goes to swing, he misjudges where he's holding it and it plants the floor and just sort of lifts up and then falls back down again. Goes prone on the ground.
oh dear.
Oh, no. Right.
That one, gotta hate it. Right, so Geofe, your turn.
Right, what health's everyone at? Where are we doing with
I
this?
thought
Low.
Starkriek, how much is low?
3.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a cure wounds. That means I actually have to be up and touch you.
Yeah, you gotta touch
Yeah,
it.
you're way close to me.
Yeah.
I should be able to do it from there.
It just means I've got to put you very, very close to him. That's all. That's the
There
only
you go.
difference. But yeah,
Will that do? I'm actually touching.
that'll do. Yeah, I can go with touching that. Yeah.
Okay,
So
and
that's
that
all?
heals you for 5.
Nice.
Nice.
yes.
And I guess that's it. That's a movement and an action. So.
That's it. So Starkriek, your turn now.
Back to 8 health. All right. I started 11, now 10, 1, went up to 9, 3, now back up to 8.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were
So
dead.
it's
when you went
going down
to 1.
slowly.
All over the place.
We could see, but he's got no healing spells left, and you've got no second wind left. So you better hope that you don't take too much more damage.
I've got food, I suppose, in my explorer's pack. Okay,
Yeah, it's gonna
so
be hard to eat when you've. Yeah.
I just full on acid breath these fuckers' faces. Fucking
Wow.
dealt with them. They go, fuck you! Ha!
Okie dokie then. So we're going for copper. So acid, and it's a line. So they're all nicely in a line for you.
Yep.
So they are all going to have to make.
The floor and stuff is a bit annoying, but
So your 8. What's your Constitution modifier?
1.
1. And your proficiency bonus is 2. So they've got to roll 8. 11.
We'll take half damage.
Yeah. So 11 or half damage. So I'm going to roll for each of them. So that one and this one managed to just about get out the way of the acid, but it clips their feet.
Mhm.
But the other guy in front of you has nowhere to run to because he's got a wall on one side and he had a guy on the other, so he basically took the full brunt.
Okay, so it's a 5.
So, Can you roll a 2d6?
It's a 5 and a 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6, so 11.
Come on.
So the guy with the great axe just sort of melts into a pool on the floor.
Holy shit.
So the other 2 take 5 damage. So Talion, you're up.
Okay, so can I reach this guy here? If I
Yeah, should be able to if you
Okay.
go up to him.
So I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna swing in with both my swords, aiming for
Okay.
his head, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so right, let's do this again. So, oh holy shit! Alright, I rolled a nat 20. So my other one, I just do strength. So that's 22.
Yeah. Okay, so they both hit. So now you're going to have to roll 3 d8s, I think, because you get 2
Yeah.
with the other one.
This poor guy is about to get destroyed.
Yeah, this guy's This guy's going to get kebabed.
Right,
like,
so
no
I
man's
rolled
business.
a 9, a 11, and
Yep.
I had strength on all of them, right? And a 6.
Yes.
Not on the second D20.
So-
you don't. On the second.
No, not on the second. So
Oh,
so
so
on
a 9
on your crit, you only do it once.
So a 9, 11. Wait. On the second crit, I don't add the multiplier.
No.
Okay, so that's
No.
a 9, then a 7, and then a 6. In that case.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even going to add that up.
He
Basically,
just dies.
your swords go right through both his eyes, and just come out the other side of him.
Oh, Talion's so badass, right? Yeah, here we go.
He's a fucking dick. He could have done it in the first place.
Look, oh wait, I want to look over at
Yeah, instead
Aramil.
of cutting up Tiggy's crossbow.
I want to look over at Aramil and just make eye contact and just, he knows what I mean.
Aramil's while he's on the floor, he's trying to reach for his crossbow.
For God's sake. No, I
With
cut the
sad
string.
face.
I cut the string though, didn't I?
But
So,
he's doing a sad face.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he's really upset.
yeah.
Okay, so you've only got the archer left to deal with, and it's his turn. So he's seen you basically explode 2 of his guys. So he's gonna go for you, Talion.
Okay. Can I roll Dex to jump out the way? Or am I too slow?
No, that's not how I-
Well, no. That's kind of what armor class does.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
well, we can say that you do because he misses. So
No.
he goes to shoot for you. You see him do it, and you manage to sort of dive roll.
I am untouchable. Yeah.
You dive roll over to here.
Cool.
And get out the way, and it just hits the stone wall. Aramil's turn. He's basically he's gotten up and he's gone to console his short bow, holding it like a baby in his arms,
No regrets. No regrets.
and goes, "Don't worry, I will find some string and I will fix you up." Geofe.
So I'm going to do my Sacred Flame again. I'll stay at the back because I'm not that sturdy.
Right. So he has to
roll.
roll.
Because I rolled better than 12.
Which he does. So he missed. So he manages. So he manages to dive roll out of the way, and gets out of the way your Sacred Flame. So
All
it's Starkriek's turn now.
I go up to him and just full on at him with my glaive.
All right, go for it.
17 plus 24.
Yep. So you hit him.
That's a D.
Roll for damage.
10. That's 6 plus 5. It's 11.
Fuck, that's a lot of damage. Right. So basically, you do a little sort of spin while you're lifting and just do a sort of biggest little down swipe you can. This glaive basically splits him.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
This guy is head to toe in 2 pieces, and both those pieces just flop to the floor on the inside.
I'd hate to be the janitor of this prison. It's going to be absolute fun.
Gotcha. Yeah, tell me about it.
I pick up all the cards and search the table for my ring. And just frantically.
Okay, one
looking.
second. I'm gonna bring these guys back in so you can, if you wanted to loot them or whatever. Okay, so
Yeah, I'll loot.
you can pick up your cards. I mean, with all the battle and the exploding and everything, the cards do have blood on them.
Oh, I wrecked.
I will
So-
deal with that. I'll deal with that later. But I'm frantically searching for my ring.
All right, can you roll perception then?
That is a 19. It's an unnatural 20.
Okay, so you can't see your ring anywhere.
Fuck's
in
sake!
any of these cards.
Can I
Why are you
loot?
doing this to me?
Can I loot the closest guard? This guy.
Okay, so you loot him
All right.
and you find 2 gold on him.
These guys are so broke, man. Okay. 5 gold.
He has a spear and a shield. If that interests you in any way.
I'll throw this shield over to Geoff in case he wants it.
Oh, cheers.
Okay.
I'm not.
He
I'm not a
does.
shield
He
person.
does have. He's got some leather armor on him. If that's of any
That's-
interest to you.
That's worse than my scale mail, though, isn't it? How much worse is it than my scale mail?
I mean, you won't get a disadvantage, and it's 11 plus your Dex modifier in full.
What for armor class?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so wait, 11 plus my dex will mean I have 13 armor class. So I drop 3, but it
Is
doesn't.
that maximum 2 for your dex?
No, not for this. Not for this one.
I've only got +2 dex.
So
Anyway.
for light armor, there is no cap.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Interesting. So it will basically scale with me if I like level up,
Yeah.
and it doesn't disadvantage my stealth.
No, it does not.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, actually, I'll swap out then. Yeah. So
Okay, so you get you're down to 13 armor class.
I'll just update my notepad
Okay.
document with that as well, and I'm wearing.
Wait,
I'll
so
just
is-
leave my
I
scale
don't
armor on the
suppose
floor.
this armor is like gnome sized or anything, or better than the armor
Sorry?
that I'm currently wearing. I don't suppose any of this armor is gnome sized. Or like whether I
They're
have
not.
an oversized hat on or something,
They're not,
like a helmet. That
but
covers
obviously
my
these guys are basically all wearing leather armor. So,
eye.
but obviously they're all medium made to fit medium-sized creatures.
I have a hunting knife, so could I like cut them down somehow and like shape them?
Well, I've got my
Certainly
custom,
that is certainly a
ringmail.
possibility. Yes.
All right, can I give that a go? I don't know what I have to roll for that. I'll attempt to cut. one of the leather
We'll
bits.
go with
Well, what armor rating would it put me at? I don't know if it's worth it.
11 plus Dex modifier.
Oh yeah, that's not worth it. I'll just stick with my. I've got a 14 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
leave it. I'll leave it then.
So your ring mail gives you disadvantage to stealth as well, if that was ever a thing you wanted to do. But, yeah.
Not the stealthiest character.
Oh, I'll drop my scale mail if
Okay.
anybody wants it, like on the ground, I guess, because I can't carry both.
All right.
What were they actually betting on the table then, Sonny?
Oh yeah.
Oh, just a bit of money here and there.
So one. Well,
So a lot of them were.
I'll pick up.
So
that
you
stuff
see.
anyway.
Yeah. So you see 12 gold on the table.
Oh.
In my franticness of looking for my ring, I picked that up as well.
Okay.
I'm literally just like I'm looking through it and putting it in my pocket and looking through it and putting it in my pocket and looking through it and putting it in my pocket.
Okay. So
Okay.
you've still got 3 guards, from what I can tell, to loot.
Can I loot
Yep.
the other one, like over here?
But I say, if anyone finds a ring, it's mine.
Can I loot this guard over here? Which I'm sort of pinging.
Yep. So you find 3 gold on him.
Okay, so I've got 8 gold now.
You also see on his great axe,
Mhm.
he's kind of like scratched in the letters C,
Mhm.
E with a heart around it.
Sonny.
I'm just gonna set that to one side and keep looking.
Okay.
Yeah. Has he got anything else?
No, that's all he's got. I mean, he's got a great axe on him, and he's got leather armor as well.
Okay, I'm not a great axe person, so I'll just kind of leave that on the ground. I'll take the gold.
Sweet.
I searched the 2 parts of the archer. I split. Looking
Okay.
at his
So
hand.
you find
Looking at his hand.
you only find 1 gold. Unfortunately, your cleave also cleaved his bow, so his bow no longer works. Obviously, he's got about 10 arrows in his quiver. However, so those are mostly intact.
I don't give a shit.
Can I take those arrows if that he leaves?
When you get over to him, yeah,
Okay,
I suppose
I'll
so.
do it later.
Nothing was in his hands
Cool.
or in his pockets.
No, unfortunately not.
Screw you, Sonny. God
Okay. Well, when we're
So
done looting,
I'm going to
I
assume
have to
assume you
go.
take. I'm going to assume you pick up those 10 arrows. By the way, so
Oh, okay, I'll just add them in. Cool. Unless anybody else wants them, which I doubt. 60 arrows.
Right. Anyone else going to loot this guy or
It's the last guy. I'll go over and see what he's got.
actually? All right, you're going to see. Right. So you see, he has 2 gold on him.
Have it.
Okay. Would you steal gold from a person being a holy man?
Well, he's dead. It's not stealing. It's dead.
Okay.
I'd take it and then I'd give it to the poor later on. But...
Okay.
I'm
I
poor,
see.
so you can give it to me if you want. Can I generally take in
no,
the room?
okay, no, I'll leave
Okay.
the gold then. That's fine. It's, I'll say like this guy's got some gold if you want it.
Anything else on him? A ring, perhaps.
No,
I
unfortunately,
don't think so. No.
Sonny.
What is it with you and this ring? Alright, can I just generally...
I grab Talion by the collar and say, "Look, you!
It's cool,
I
man. If
had
you want
that
a ring,
ring
you can get a ring. It's fine.
I first joined the army. They gave it to me, and they upgraded it when I became a captain. You do not dare even challenge me on what I want with my ring."
Can I pat
Let
him?
it go.
Can I pat him reassuringly? We'll find your ring, big guy.
I grab your hand and I say, "Don't you touch me."
We'll get the ring next time. So I've got to go. As
Alright.
put this one to bed and all that. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Right, come on.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon.
Cool. See
Yeah.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.